Hello, in this video I want to focus on using Flipgrid for some instruction. So I'm really going to be digging into how you can use Flipgrid. I'm going to be combining it with my Wacom tablet. So right now I'm just going to be using a Wacom Intuos tablet here so that I can do some handwriting. I'm going to combine this with the new power of the backdrops right in Flipgrid so that I can write kind of whiteboard and so that I can also be in the scene, create some really nice videos for my class, and let's have some fun. So to get started, we are going to be focusing on the Flipgrid Shorts camera here for creating instructional style videos. So how do we do that? Let me go back. All right, so if you are in Flipgrid, normally when you log in, you'll be taken to your groups and topics page right here, the main dashboard. What you want to do is click on Shorts to create a short video of yourself. It's just going to be an instructional video. You will then get a share link to share with your students, and when they go to the link, you'll see that it's just a video, an instructional style video, and it's not kind of the grid where students would be able to reply. So again, this is a Flipgrid Shorts video. How you do that, again, click right here on the Shorts menu. Then you press the plus sign, and that's it. It brings you right to the camera. You don't have to set up a topic or anything like that. Again, no replies are going to be made to this. So let's get into the fun. So let's go ahead and start by going over the backdrops. So when you choose the backdrops feature in Flipgrid, you have a couple of different options here. What I'm going to focus on today is really using your screen as a backdrop, because what I'm going to be having on the background is I'm going to pull up a whiteboard that I like to use, and so I can be writing on that and also be in the scene. You'll see what I'm talking about momentarily. Let me start by setting the scene. What I'm going to do is I have OneNote opened in another window, and I'm going to be demoing this in OneNote on the web so that this can really apply to anyone. OneNote is a free application, and I just wanted to keep things simple. It's also a really nice handwriting experience. So this will apply if you're on a PC, if you're on a Mac. I'm just using something web-based so that hopefully I can speak to everyone. All right, so let me go ahead and use a screen as a backdrop. And then I'm just going to choose the window that I want to share, which is my OneNote window. All right, so now you can see that I'm sharing my OneNote window, and I'm very large. I'm like taking up the whole screen here. So I'm gonna just make myself smaller, going down to the right corner here, just like that. Let me close this so you can see me a little bit better. So I can move myself left and right, and I also can actually drag to make myself smaller, move myself anywhere around the screen that I want to be. Clearly, I'm not behind a green screen right now. That would much improve my going in and out of this. So I'm not behind a solid background, should be for this demo. But anyway, let's continue on. I'm gonna put myself down here for right now. And so that you can kind of see everything that I'm doing, I'm gonna go ahead and make this screen that I'm recording in, the Flipgrid screen, small. And I'll make this on the right side so that we can see everything going on at the same time. All right, nice. Now in Flipgrid, I'm still only recording whatever you see over on the OneNote screen. So if I start typing, you can see that it pops up here. So I'm gonna go ahead and record my demo and just show you what I mean, and then we'll talk more about what I did. So I'm going to press the record button in Flipgrid right here. And then let me collapse down my OneNote sidebar so that I have more room. And let me go to the Draw tab, get myself a nice pen, a nice color, a nice thickness for that color, and let's get going. Welcome to today's lesson. Today, we're gonna be focusing on 3 things. The first thing that we're going to be talking about is setting up your Flipgrid lesson. We will be combining that with the power of a Wacom tablet for handwriting, and we'll talk about sharing this with ease. All right, so I hope that you enjoy this welcome and that you learn a lot with me today. All right, let's go ahead and pause. So you can see how simple that was. I am a little bit distorted here in my writing just because I wasn't full screen in this application. So that's just something to know, that you get a little bit of distortion if you are sharing a window in the way that I did. But if I go to the next screen, today we're going to be focusing on 3 things. You'll see how nicely that captured. If I want to record some more, I can always press the add more button. And if you wanted to, you could record another clip. But I'm just gonna keep it with that, and you can just see how many opportunities this can open up. So let me go ahead and turn off my backdrop for a second. So I'm just going to clear the backdrop like this. So, whatever application you're having students use, if they're using OneNote, that is great to use. Maybe you use Jamboard a lot in your class and you want to just pull up a quick Jamboard. That's going to work for you and your students too. So you could load up a Jamboard and then have students record their thoughts about the Jamboard. So let's just do that one. So let's go ahead to the backdrops again. Let us share. This time I'll do a Chrome tab just so you can see what that looks like. Share. All right. So again, you'll see the distortions happening if I don't make this screen large enough. So I do want to make sure that I make it large enough. So right now I'm just going to do it like that. And I'm going to put myself, let's do the top this time just to change it up a bit. Let's go ahead and record. All right, so I want to talk about some of the ideas that I'm seeing going on here. Blah, blah, blah. Record your stuff. Again, you can be writing and talking, and that's the power of this, right? You can write and talk. You could even use the laser pointer to kind of point out some ideas that you have. And all this is going to be, of course, picked up in the Flipgrid recording. So let's do that, and let's see what it looked like. Pause. Let's go to our second clip. Blah, blah, blah. Record your stuff. Again, you can be writing and talking, and that's the power of this, right? You can write and talk. You could even use the laser pointer to kind of point out some ideas that you have, and all this is going to be, of course, picked up. Awesome stuff. Let's go ahead and add one more time. This time, I just want to show one more app that I like, AutoDraw, because I can't draw. And let me go ahead and start a new one. All right, so what this application does, and let me kind of do it side by side. If you turn on this AutoDraw functionality, then it knows what you're trying to draw and it gives you some options. So let me show you how this works. Let's record this one too. So I'm gonna do a backdrop again. I'm going to use my screen as a backdrop, and I'm just gonna use a window for this one. And let's move to the top left this time. Again, make this a little bit bigger so we have less distortion. Make sure the AutoDraw is on. It is. And so I'm going to go ahead and start recording. And so now when AutoDraw is turned on, and I just chose a blue pen here, if I start drawing something like a house, then it picks up and knows what I'm trying to draw. And I can choose from some of the illustrations that they have in here. And some of these are professionally done, really, really nice. I can also select that house and I can kind of resize it. I can stretch it any way that I want, move it around. I can also add typed text. I can, of course, change the color of that typed text, and I can resize it just by kind of moving things. And if I want to squish it down, I can do that too. And I can also just draw with the regular drawing. And if I do that, then it doesn't suggest anything for me. And so if I wanted to do some handwriting, then I would want to change up that mode. And the writing does skip a little bit, I've experienced in this app, versus some other ones. It's a little bit more of a fluid writing experience, but this is a great app for drawing, and I can change the thickness if I'm in that draw mode. But again, the AutoDraw is for automatically recognizing things. And I can change the color again. I can also fill the color. So if I want to fill it with red, I can do that. I can also fill the house with red, and you can have some fun with this. So let me press pause in this recording. And I think that's gonna be it. Let's go ahead and go to the next screen. You can trim your clip here if you want to. So you can just click on any of the clips. You can kind of pull in the beginning if you want to clip off some of that beginning. I had messed up at the beginning. You can confirm. So you can edit them. You can also reorder them by moving them around like that. If I want to shift up the order. And when I'm done, I just press next. I can choose a frame to be my thumbnail. So let's go over here. That's a great frame. That's it. I can give a description if I want, so I can remember which one is which. Press confirm. And once my video is uploaded, that's it. I can share my share link with students. I can always grab that share link again if I go to my Shorts camera, and I can just click on the little copy link, and students can watch the video. Now, this is a video that students just watch. They don't reply to it, and great for instructional videos. All right, so that's gonna be it for this video. I hope that you enjoyed and that you got some ideas for how you can combine the power of Flipgrid with the Wacom tablet for that handwriting experience, be able to make really nice instructional videos for your class. This is something your students could also get into and have fun creating and making. And that's gonna be it for me for now. Thank you again. Bye.